Once upon a time, there was a young man named Hiro who was very interested in Zen. He had heard stories about the wisdom of Zen masters, and he wanted to learn how to live a more mindful and compassionate life. One day, Hiro went to visit a Zen master. He told the master that he wanted to learn how to identify fake people. The Zen master smiled and said, "That is a wise question. Fake people can be very harmful, and it is important to be able to spot them. But it is not always easy." The Zen master then told Hiro a story. Once upon a time, there was a young man who was very good at spotting fake people. He could tell who was genuine and who was not, just by looking at them. One day, the young man was walking through the market when he saw a group of people gathered around a man. The man was telling stories about his travels, and the people were listening intently. The young man approached the man and said, "Excuse me, but I can tell that you are a fake." The man was surprised. "How can you tell?" he asked. "Because your stories are not true," the young man said. "You have never been to the places you say you have been, and you have never done the things you say you have done." The man was angry. "How dare you accuse me of being a fake?" he said. "I am telling the truth." But the young man was not convinced. He could see in the man's eyes that he was lying. The man turned to the people who were listening. "Do you believe him?" he asked. "Do you believe that I am a fake?" The people were silent. They didn't know what to say. The man turned back to the young man. "You are a fool," he said. "You think you can tell who is genuine and who is not, but you are wrong." The young man smiled. "I may be wrong sometimes," he said. "But I am always willing to learn. And I am always willing to admit when I am wrong." The man was speechless. He didn't know what to say. The young man turned and walked away. He knew that he had won the argument, even though the man didn't realize it. The Zen master finished the story and looked at Hiro. "Do you understand?" he asked. Hiro nodded. "Yes," he said. "Fake people are often very good at hiding their true selves. But if you are willing to learn and to be open-minded, you can usually see through them." The Zen master smiled. "That is right," he said. "And remember, it is not always easy to spot fake people. But it is important to try. Because fake people can be very harmful, and we need to protect ourselves from them." Hiro thanked the Zen master for his wisdom. He learned a lot from the story, and he was determined to use what he had learned to identify fake people in the future. The moral of the story is that it is important to be mindful and compassionate, but it is also important to be discerning. We should not be quick to judge others, but we should also not be naive. We should be willing to learn and to be open-minded, and we should always be on the lookout for fake people.